Hey, well, Tom, so the fixtures have just come out for the new season. It's an exciting time for junior football again.
Well, the close season's always an exciting time. I think the fact that the season just finished, you're looking for a break, but no sooner you're looking for a break than you're looking for the season to start, So yeah, without a doubt, it's, we're looking forward to next season. I think there's been a lot happening more recently in the game in terms of the expiry contract has gone during the close season, so more or less everybody that's not been signed for next season is available. So there's a lot of activity in the market just now, in the transfer market and the signing market. And there's been a lot of changes in terms of team managers as well, So yeah, I think a lot of the teams themselves will be looking forward, but I think a lot of the spectators and fans will be looking forward to the new season, see if their club has improved from last season.
That's been the general consensus, hasn't it, with I think this season more than any other. There has been those changes with management and the personnel for the teams. There has been more so than previous seasons, so it's added that extra bit of excitement this season.
Well, I think it will. It always adds a bit of bite, and like Arthurlie have lost their manager. He's moved on, and there's been one or two elsewhere, But I think those teams that have managed to find a bit of consistency in terms of managerial posts and in terms of players, managing to maintain the same pool of players, or more or less the same pool of players for the following year. They'll maybe be the teams to watch this season, rather than the teams who have had wholesale changes. For instance, Pollock, they tell me they've only retained 3 of last year's players, so it's a big change for them, But given that they were fighting relegation last year, I'm sure the fans will be looking for something better this year.
In terms of Arthurlie and Neilston, obviously Arthurlie had the management change in terms of Mark Cameron departing and Gavin Duncan coming in, and they've got the likes of Talbot, Clydebank, Pollock, Peter Silk, Burnley in their first 5 games, so it's going to be an interesting few weeks for them.
It's going to be very difficult for Gavin. I don't know if he's made many signings as yet. So that could he probably need to get a move on. I think the teams have started to sign players relatively early this year. So maybe Gavin will need to do catch up, but I'm sure he will. It's a blow losing. I think Jimmy went with Mark, didn't he? Jimmy McQuaid. So it's a blow losing that experience. But. Gavin's he's been in the junior game a long time, in fact he played with Neilston for a long time as well, so yeah, and it's a hard start for him, like you said. Kilbirnie newly promoted, the 2 guys down there, Stephen Swift and Mark Crilly, they'll be looking to make an immediate impact. Clydebank we spoke about, Auchinleck in their 3rd game, and never an easy game for anybody, at home or away, so followed by Petershill and Pollock, so that's a pretty demanding start for Arthurlie, but there's no easy games in the Super League, and Gavin will soon find that out, In terms of Neilston, a very erratic season for them, they seem to lack a bit of consistency, more especially at the Briggerlee, which was surprising. They seem to not do so well at home games, but better away from home. Again, I'm sure the team there they'll be looking to improve on their bottom half finish last season.